everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here, thanks for joining us. Thank you for coming back if this is not your first time. My name is Meg Zelensky and my channel is Meg Z Beauty. I do hair and makeup tutorials. I think today is going to be a pretty quick video. I just wanted to teach you guys how to do a basic fishtail braid. I want to do future videos that involve more fish braids, but I figured I'd just do a quick video on the basics so there would be no confusion whenever I get into the other videos. I'm just going to get started. I'm just going to pull my hair into a tighter side ponytail so you guys can get a better look at this. Okay, so I put my hair into this super tight side ponytail so I would have all my hair here for you guys to just look at. As I said, I already put mousse through my hair because if you've watched my other braiding tutorials, I like putting a little bit of mousse in my hair before I get started on the actual braid so there's no flyaways in my braid because I have a lot of different lengths of hair. Also, another thing I do before I get started on a braid is I'm going to spray my hair with just a little bit of hairspray. That also just helps stiffen up my hair. So all I'm going to do to start out is split my hair in half. Splitting your hair in half, it doesn't really matter if they're different lengths. You can see mine are. As I say in my 4-step French braid tutorial, you jump one over the other. It's kind of the same thing, but there's just no middle guy here. So all you do is you take a piece of hair from the back of one side and put it on to the other side. The trick about this is making sure that you take a piece of hair from the back of your hair and not the front, because it's not going to give it that fishtail indented look. It's just going to look very flat and plain. So you're always picking from the back here and just pulling it over to the other side. A big part that is very important about this is pulling it after you put your piece of hair over. So I'm going to put my piece of hair over and pull it nice and tight. And then I'm going to put another piece of hair over and pull it tighter. A lot of people ask me how I do really like detailed fishtail braids. And how I do that is I choose smaller pieces. So if I want my fishtail to look really super detailed, I just take little pieces like this. I'll just start doing that. And it just gives it a little bit of a cooler effect. But this does take longer because you're using less hair. So either way you like doing it, sometimes I switch back and forth between big and small pieces just all throughout it, just to kind of make it even and kind of funky looking. I think that's the point of fishtail braids, is they're just funky looking. So I think that fishtail braids are easier than regular braids. Do you guys agree? Because I definitely do. It's easier to keep your hair situated because instead of dealing with 3 strands of hair, you're only dealing with 2. So whenever I get about halfway down, I usually give my hair another spray because it starts to flail out whenever I'm braiding and I don't want that. So I'm just going to continue this down, and you can see I just continually am grabbing these pieces of hair the whole way down. So then I'm just fastening it with a ponytail. I'm sorry if my black ponytails with my blonde hair bother you. I know it bothers me, but I just haven't had time to get blonde ponytails yet, so I've just been using black ones. Doesn't really matter, but you know. So this is just how you do a basic fishtail braid, but it's not done quite yet. always you have to just take your braid and give it that nice pull to give it that loose, almost casual look to it. And I mean, you don't have to do this to your braids, but I think it makes it look more full. You can see how much just less stiff and more just laying it looks. And don't be afraid to give it a nice pull. I'm really pulling on this. And just like that, you have a nice fishtail braid. And of course, I always hairspray it at the end as well. I definitely get my hairspray thing from my mom because she's taught me my whole life, if you want something to stay, you're gonna have to hairspray it. So that's what I do. What can I say? I hope you guys like this fishtail tutorial. I think it was pretty easy, simple. Yes, no. You will be seeing fishtail braiding tutorials in the future, and I'm going to teach you to go into French fishtail braiding, which I think is even cooler than actual fishtail braiding. Subscribe if you like my channel. Subscribe if you have been watching my videos. I appreciate all you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.